A stranger lives within you, a silent tenant who shapes your most impulsive reactions, your strangest dreams, and those thoughts you instantly disown when they surface. Today, you will discover the most hidden and powerful part of your psyche, a universal archetype Carl Gustav Jung called the shadow. And this is not your enemy. It is, perhaps, the key you've been searching for without knowing. In the next few moments, your view of yourself is about to change. You are going to descend into the basement of your own mind, a place few dare to venture, but where the potential for deep, authentic, and liberating transformation is hidden. Forget what you thought you knew about good and evil inside you. This goes further. Carl Gustav Jung, the renowned Swiss psychiatrist, understood that our psyche is not a unified territory, but a universe populated by archetypal figures. And among them all, the shadow is the closest, the most personal, and paradoxically, the most denied. It is nothing other than everything we ourselves have decided to exile from our consciousness. The reason? It didn't fit the ideal image we wanted to project. The good child, the kind person, the impeccable professional, the always serene friend. From childhood, we learn which behaviors are rewarded and which are punished. Rage, envy, laziness, intense sexuality, unchecked ambition, wild creativity. All that which family, school, and society marked with a no was pushed into the darkness. But listen to this carefully. What is repressed does not vanish. It just goes underground. And from the depths, the shadow rules you. Has that coworker, without doing anything in particular, ever triggered an instant and inexplicable irritation in you? There is the shadow, projecting itself. You see in him the arrogance you do not allow yourself to have, or those bursts of jealousy in a relationship that take you by surprise. It is the insecurity you buried years ago, clamoring to be seen. Even those mental accidents, like a slip of the tongue that reveals a hidden truth, are small leaks of shadow content. The shadow acts through you when you react disproportionately, when you find yourself harshly judging someone, or when you self-sabotage right at the moment of achieving success. It owns those impulses that later make you wonder, what on earth came over me? But here comes the most controversial element, the one that challenges all our moral education. The shadow is not only negative. Inside, it also holds buried treasures. Your childlike spontaneity, your instinct to fight when you've been hurt, your ability to say no without guilt, a creative passion that logic drowned, a vital force that social correctness extinguished. By blindly rejecting our shadow, we not only get rid of the bad, we also give up a huge portion of our energy and authenticity. Integrating it does not mean becoming an angry or out-of-control person. It means acknowledging that these aspects exist within you, so they stop ruling you from the shadows, and you can, with awareness, decide what to do with that energy. Thinking of the shadow as a monster to destroy is the colossal mistake. It is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It always comes back to the surface with more force. Jung proposed a wiser and braver path, that of integration, a process that requires looking that uncomfortable tenant in the eye. A powerful exercise is to observe what we deeply admire or hate in others. Those are mirrors of our own shadow. Also, paying attention to our dreams, where it often appears disguised as threatening characters, persecutors, or figures of the same sex that we find dark and powerful. Society sells us the fiction of perpetual light, of toxic positivity, of a polished personality without cracks. But a person who only identifies with their bright side is, using Jung's words, flat, two-dimensional, and, deep down, tremendously fragile. This is the person who crumbles with any criticism, because they do not know their own cracks. The one who lives in constant fear of their truth being discovered. By integrating the shadow, you stop spending monumental energy pretending, hiding, denying. You become whole. Less good according to social canons, but infinitely more real, more complete, and curiously, more compassionate. Because by acknowledging your own darkness, you stop pointing so fervently at that of others. This is the most urgent call your psyche can make to you. It is not work for those seeking an easy path. It is for the brave who are willing to go down with a flashlight into their own labyrinth. The prize is not perfection, but wholeness. You stop being an actor playing a narrow role and become the conscious author of a much richer and more complex story, your own. Do you dare to look at it? The next time you feel an unacceptable impulse, instead of automatically repressing it, pause. Ask yourself, what part of me is speaking now? That simple act of observation without judgment is the first step to reclaiming your power. The journey to your own wholeness has just begun. If this journey into the depths resonated with you, if it made you question or see something in a new light, then this is your space. Leave us in the comments a situation where you think your shadow peeked its head out. Share your reflection, because we grow through dialogue. If you want to keep exploring the secrets of your mind, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. There are many more archetypes and psychological mysteries to discover together. The adventure of knowing yourself has no end.